Kenobi's corner, Kenobi's corner, Kenobi's corner. Da-dum-dum.
Oh, time, give me time to win back your love again, Jonathan.
Whoa, that got real quick.
Super real. Just like that guy in his freaking hard metal rent song.
Oh yeah. That guy was awesome.
The metal cover.
He had like the one metal thing, which is the scream, and that was it.
Dude, did you ever see that movie Balls to the Wall?
No.
It is a movie about these two guys that live in Canada, and one of them has ball cancer, or testicular cancer, if you will. And
ball cancer. Okay.
And so he's like, I'm done with my job. He works at this brewery, and they have a party for him because he's like, I quit. I'm moving up north. And so they steal a pallet of beer. And so he had and so it's like his I no longer have cancer day, like it's in remission. And so like the whole movie goes, he's just a douchebag, and he's like just doing his whole thing. And at the end of the movie, it comes back, and they got to take his other ball. So like, so he's all depressed. He's like, his friend is like, he's lost his only friend, and his daughter doesn't want to be with him. So his friend's like, well, just come over for Christmas dinner and hang out. And so he used to play in this band. Yeah. And so they're there, they're super sad, and they do like karaoke, and he does that song, More Than a Feeling. Oh, yeah. And he can hit that really, really high note now. And he's just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like everybody's like, oh, it doesn't matter what you did in the past, man. This is freaking amazing.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty amazing. On that note, hello and welcome again to Kenobi's Corner.
Oh, on that note, huh?
On that high note.
I like it.
I can't do it, man.
No?
I think I've tried to hit high notes so many times, and it just doesn't come out right. You're in bands. You know how guys sing.
Yes, I can't do it.
You can't do it, man. I feel you, man. I can't do it either.
That's why I play all the background instruments.
Yeah. Are you the background guy that does like the sounds, like?
Oh yeah.
Like drums, yes. Like the other background sounds.
The background sounds.
I don't know where I was going.
The ones that aren't musical instruments.
Yeah,
that's me.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I hear you. I think you can carry a tune, but maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't like. I'm not great. I'm not.
You don't got the pipes.
I can do like decent background vocals, but that's about as far as I get. So,
well, right on. Well, you're rocking this mic, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. You're damn right, guys, because we're back this week on a very, very short episode of Kenobi's Corner. Or
at least we're hoping it's going to be short.
We say that. I think
time.
In our minds we say it. We're like, all right, dude, like for real, we're going to record in and out.
Done.
Do it. We're going to be done. We got this stuff to cover. Let's do it. And we get sidetracked, tangents.
Start talking about singing in high voices.
Start talking about inward singing, which is when you're singing out while you're breathing in.
Whoa.
So you never stop the rock.
Yeah.
That's a Tenacious D reference, if you ever heard of it. But yeah, man, this week, I think we're just going to be reviewing some of the movies that are coming out in the next few months, because Jonathan is going to be... wrist deep in some Star Wars action in Florida this week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe right to the elbow, I feel.
Yeah, apparently, that's the only way it's going to be done.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I think by the time or when this is being posted, I will be at Star Wars Celebration. So
yeah,
yes, I'm super excited. I know Eric is super excited for me.
I'm excited for you, man. Just bring me back something cool. I'll be fine. Some sand. Or some Star Wars sand. I don't know.
What if I pick up dust off the showroom floor? Is that good?
Depends where. I don't want dust from the guy's restroom or.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah,
no, I'm not gonna do that to you.
Here you go,
all
man.
Right. Just zombie virus.
Oh man. Nut dust and dick water all over the place. That's how it starts. Boom. And then that's when the apes take over. And all of a sudden. All right, man. I think we're getting tired.
Yeah, we are definitely tired. Having a double recording.
Yeah.
So, since I'm out, we're pre-recording this, so that way we can post it on the whatever Sunday. So
We're going to be posting it,
into
on
the
that,
future
on that thing online.
Yes. So
the interwebs.
earlier this year, we talked about the movies that we were going to watch in the first 3 months of the year. So those 3 months have passed. I mean, it's kind of crazy, man. It feels like it went really fast, and it feels like there was so many movies that we couldn't cover it all in one episode. So here we are with the continuation of the first half of the year for movies that we want to watch and we want to talk about.
Part two.
On this podcast. Just want to make sure you got that 2 in there really nice.
Yep.
So that was good. But yes, so just April, May, and June, which is still packed with a ton of movies, man. Like, the year of the movie has come, and it is one amazing year so far.
Our movie cup runneth over as the months of April, May, and June are now going to spill on the ground with so much awesomeness.
Whoa!
I know, man. I got a lot of words in there for you. I'm excited for a few of these movies more than others, but I feel like if I keep going higher, we'll see.
Okay, so first of all, before we start on any of these movies coming up,
Okay.
what was your favorite movie so far this year?
Ooh, I'm going to say Ghost in the Shell, because by the time this posts, I would have seen the movie.
Oh, nice.
No,
Okay.
That's a false.
precog. That's precog territory.
That's very
there.
Minority Report of me. Minority Report. Minority Report. Dude, man. The fact that I can't talk is not a good because...
It's not a good.
It's not... Son of a... Ugh.
All right.
I don't know, man.
All right.
Let's just end the show
Take it.
now. I'm done. I am done.
No, man, you got to talk about how Ghost of the Shell was your favorite movie so far this year.
Actually, you know what? A few that are out there that I think so far that have been my favorite. Split, which was not one that I thought that was going to be up there.
Yeah.
Moana was very high on my list.
Dang it, I still haven't watched that.
Really,
I wanna watch
dude?
it. Yeah, man, it's not by intent. I've wanted to watch it. It's just there's stuff and things preventing me from watching it so far. But it will be watched soon.
Will be watched. Let me think. You know what? Lego Batman. I wish I would have seen.
Oh, it was really good. That was really good.
Was that up there for you?
Yes, up there, but not it.
Ooh. Kong, of course, just because it's, bringing forth so much more that, it opens up a new world for us, a whole new world with a fantastic point of view.
Yeah.
But of course, I think the top of my list for the beginning of the year has to be Logan.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think I said it was going to be at the top of my list at the beginning of the year. So
You stuck to it, man.
I stuck to it, man. I'm not a liar. I'm a lot of things, but a liar I'm not.
Yeah, dude. Oh, it's really tough, dude. Because
Power Rangers? Is it Power Rangers for you?
I think it's Power Rangers.
Dude, okay. It
But
was pretty
slightly edging out Split.
Ooh.
Because, dude, Split is a great movie, man.
I'm not saying you're wrong, dude.
Yeah. Split was, like, really, really good. I still can't get over how good that movie was and how much it took me by surprise of how good that movie was. But I think just because of how much more fun it was, I think Power Rangers barely beating that out.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, so
now, coming up.
So in the month of April, there's a few things that are coming out, of course.
By the time we post this, some of them will have already released.
Yeah.
So first one,
What do you think?
Colossal.
Oh, yeah. That's coming out really fast.
Yes, that should be... I mean, it looks like it's doing a limited release weekend of April 7th.
Which is this weekend we're recording?
Yes.
Okay.
and then it should get a full release, I think, by the next 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, on the 21st, I think.
Yeah, so it's going to be coming out pretty soon here. But yeah, man, I don't know. That looks really, really good. Like, really, really good. It seems like it's going to be one of those that's a little bit more life type story, like not the movie Life, which is all just sci-fi. Yeah. But, like sci-fi elements in a story that talks about life, you know? And which I'm totally fine with. Like, I love those kind of movies. Like, it's if I'm going to watch something that's a little more drama, a little bit more introspective into humanity. Like, I'd rather have it a little bit more sci-fi. So I don't know. I'm super excited about it. I mean, Anne Hathaway, dude, she's freaking awesome. Like, really freaking amazing. I love watching the stuff that she's in. And Jason Sudeikis, dude, like, that guy is really funny. And damn, I love his style. Like, I love the way he dresses, the way he carries himself. I mean, just overall.
I thought you were going to just talking about just like his character overall. You're like, no, like, his hair is just done, you know.
Dude.
I think you'd like him in this movie called, this is totally not within our wheelhouse, but it's called Drinking Buddies. It's a total improv movie because it has Anna Kendrick in it.
Okay.
It shows her improv chops. And, what's his name? Is his name Jason Johnson, the guy that you like from The Lost World?
Lost World?
The Lost World. He's in the Control, and he's wearing the Jurassic Park shirt.
Jurassic World.
And Jurassic World. Oh yeah, sorry, Jurassic World.
Jake Johnson.
Jake Johnson. Yes.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah, so it's him in it. Jason Sudeikis is in it, and Olivia Wilde. Ooh. Yeah, so and it's them. They work at a brewery, and it's like just them and about relationships and stuff. But it's all done by improv. Like they have some beats that they have to hit in like on a script outline, but it's the entire movie is mostly improv.
Huh, interesting. Cool. I think I've seen pieces of that movie, and I've never sat down to watch it. So I got to check it out now. Anyway, Colossal. Like, definitely gonna watch it. We'll definitely, if we both get to watch it, talk about it here.
Yeah.
Or at least if I watch it, I'm sure I'll make you talk about it with
me. Dude, yeah, that looks amazing. I can't wait to see it. Like, that's probably gonna be. I feel like that one's gonna be better than the other movies that are coming out in April right now.
Yeah.
You say that now, but we still have yet to talk about The Fate of the Furious,
dude.
As it comes out on April 14th.
That's one of those ones that's just like it'll always, no matter what. Like, I love the freaking Fast and Furious movies.
I know you do, man. You dig it the most.
So dumb. Like, why? There's no reason except for it's like super high octane and action and like cars. I love me some good cars.
You love me some good cars, and I think. It's definitely the Honest trailer just came out for Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
And it was just basically Fast and the Furious series is just fast cars and butts. Because that's pretty much most of the scenes.
Yeah, it ends up being that way, I guess. Yeah. I wouldn't say most of the scenes, but there's definitely at least one butt scene in every movie.
And I'm going to say there's more than that.
Okay, I said at least one butt scene in every movie.
Yeah. Which is a weird trope to have for a movie to have, you know, that's not, you know,
I mean,
a porn or anything. But.
Well, I mean, either way, though, man, like, I love the movies, man. Like, this, the action is way the hell over the top for every single one of these movies. It's just, like, doesn't make any sense. There's no physical way any of this could possibly happen in the real world. Yet that's where these movies are supposed to be located. It just all ends up feeling like giant science fiction because, like, none of this should be possible ever.
No, man. It's like, it really is like your dream come true because it's like, hey, I want to drive fast cars, but I also want to be a superhero that nobody knows about. And boom, that's exactly what it is.
That's what they are, man.
Yep.
But dude, I'm super excited about that movie. Like, I like to pretend I'm not. When people talk about it, I usually keep my mouth shut, like, because I don't want to. Like, it's, you know, like that you know, guilty pleasure. You don't really want to talk about too much. But like, dude, I'm ready to watch that movie, dude. I'm so pumped for that thing to come out. I don't know if it's gonna be an opening weekend type of thing, but I'm sure I'll go watch it at some point. And we don't necessarily have to talk about it here on the podcast. I'm sure I'll just mention it when it comes out.
I know you will.
But I might go for, like, you know, an hour-long rant. How great it is. But anyway, yes, that one's coming out. So cool. let's move past that one.
Okay, so the next one coming out is, I feel, is The Circle.
Yes.
Dude, which is pretty much a chronicling of the way Google is going. I'm sorry, Google, I didn't mean that. Oh, my phone's going off now because I said okay. You know?
Your screen just turned on all by itself.
I know, man.
Dude, that's a little creepy right there. But yes, I totally agree. And I don't know if I said it on the podcast itself, but I might have, that it feels like The Circle is basically just what if you took all the bad parts out of Apple and Google and merge them into one thing, and like you'd have the circle. At least it's what it seems like the plot's going to be from what the preview is. But dude, I'm excited about that movie, man.
Yeah,
that's the one you got all the people wrong on there, isn't it?
What?
You wanted Anna Kendrick to be in this, but she was not.
No, I'm just trying to hit a high note. I don't think so, man. I think Anna Kendrick would have been in. Oh man, I forgot to mention on our last episode that Anna Kendrick wanted to play Squirrel Girl,
Oh,
but it's probably not going to happen.
yeah. That might be too much money.
Yeah.
But yes, like yeah.
Sorry.
Either way, we're all sidetracked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited about the circle, man. Like I love that kind of thing where it's the one that makes you think.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those ones that like I know is going to be like it's going to give you a lot of those moments of like what the hell.
And it has your Boyega in it,
dude. Boyega.
See what I did
there? I saw. Boyega, Emma Watson, Karen Gillan's in it, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's a solid cast already, man. So if the story is any kind of good, this will be really awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe we haven't seen a whole bunch of stuff about this movie because it is about like Google.
Yeah,
and they don't
true.
want you to see this movie because this is going to expose them for who they are.
Boom, exposed.
They're listening to us right now, dude. We're
We're
done
gonna
for.
get shut down before
Yeah, I
we know it.
know. All right. Anyway, so we'll move on. Let's move on.
Yeah. So this thriller is coming out soon, and we haven't even talked about it at all. But I just wanted to bring it to light, and it's called Rupture. Rupture is Noomi Rapace. Why
Okay.
don't you want to bring it up?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
Well, no, it's about a single mom who's deathly terrified of spiders. Okay, maybe that's like half the single moms that are out there, and most men I know because I know who loves a spider. Raise your your venom filled hands. But basically, it's a thriller that basically she gets kidnapped while she's trying to go meet friends and becomes part of this experiment that's underground for her to like expose her like nature or human potential or something to that regard. I don't know. It looks super creepy. I don't think John's gonna see it because it's kind of out there. But
it is a sci-fi thriller.
It definitely is.
If I watch any thrillers, it's definitely sci-fi thrillers.
That's for sure. Oh well, you saw Life, so maybe you'll see this one.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I don't think you'll enjoy this one as much. I don't know why they mentioned that she's afraid of spiders and that she was kidnapped, but I feel like one is going to lead into the other, and she may just become a giant spider, which is
it feels like that's exactly
kind of terrifying. So I'm not too sure. Spoiler alerty, if that's what it is, I don't know, because who knows?
It's going to be dead on to exactly what it is. And it's by a smaller movie company, right? Like it isn't it doesn't seem like it's getting a whole lot of play or...
Yeah. I mean, it's coming out in less than a month, and it's not even rated yet, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to be the smaller, more independent studio, but I mean, the premise seems interesting. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's interesting-ish.
That'll be very, very interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's move to May, my friend.
Yes.
Man, nothing comes out in May. Oh, yeah, except for Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
Dude.
man.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Dude, that movie looks ridiculous. And you know what? I think some people have seen some of the footage from it already, and there's been nothing but amazing reviews of it so far. Yeah.
Dude.
You know what I'm upset about is that maybe I'll talk about it when we talk about that movie, but...
Oh, what?
No, I'll talk about it.
No, what now?
Okay. We got those passes to go see the first, few moments of Transformers. Mm-hmm. I wish we would have seen it. I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
It might be a missed opportunity.
But, I mean, I don't know.
Anyway.
We'll
find out.
We'll find out how
when
missed opportunity when that movie comes out.
But dude, I'm just excited about Guardians, man. I don't know if we want to say too much about it. I think everybody knows. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about all the trailers coming out. So yeah, dude, May 5th. I'm super excited about that. Oh, one of the things that I didn't want to say is we did not get opening night tickets for that. So
Oh, you didn't?
I did not. Did you? They already went on sale. So we've missed out.
Oh well.
So we'll find a way to watch it. I don't know.
We'll watch it.
Figure something out. Because I would love to talk about that opening weekend, but if we don't get to it, maybe we'll
we
talk
see
about
it
it the weekend after. We'll talk about it soon, though, because we'll go watch that movie, I'm sure,
Maybe like a
Super
Saturday
close to
morning
release.
showing and then record Saturday afternoon.
I'd be down with that.
I'm okay with that too.
All right, awesome.
Now that we figured it out with everybody.
Yes, thanks for being part of our decision making.
Yeah.
Awesome. The next week there's a movie release coming out. I don't know if it's necessarily in our wheelhouse, but one that I want to check out.
King Arthur.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks cool. I don't
looks
know.
cool.
It's.
I mean, the old school stuff.
excuse me.
Whenever we're talking about old school stuff for King Arthur, like it's meant to be a little bit more fantastical, right? Like, so I don't know if this is going to have any elements of that, because it's always like magic and I don't know. It's set in a fantastical kind of world, So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that'll have any elements of it. I kind of hope it does, but I feel like this is one of those with Guy Ritchie directing it and like the kind of stuff that he's done. He might bring it in a little bit more so that it's not necessarily magical, but just more real world or real possibility of what could have happened back in the day.
Yeah,
But I
it
mean-
looks like it's the gritty reboot of Sword in the Stone.
Right? That's how I feel about it too. Dude, I love Sword in the Stone. How do
Really?
Do you like that movie?
I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's like up there for me though.
Okay, I might be exaggerating. Maybe I have mixed feelings about it.
Okay, well that's fine because it went from like one of your favorites to mixed feelings. So
I said I loved it,
Yeah.
but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I didn't love it. I
you're
haven't
only
watched it
on
in
like
years.
with it.
Maybe that is. Maybe I'm just thinking about it like, the nostalgic value is adding more like than I really did have for it. I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out again. We'll see what happens.
I don't
But
know.
yeah,
I feel
mean,
like you can have cinematic. You can have nostalgic feelings about a movie, and that's the only reason you like it.
right?
That
I mean, who
happens.
knows? Maybe, but that's what maybe is bumping it up a little bit more for me. It's like into the love it rather than just like, oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go check out King Arthur: Legends of the Sword. So we'll see. If it's good, we'll talk about it. If it's not, then we'll just say, hey, it happened. It came out.
Yeah. Hey, that movie came out that I
That
kind
one
of loved.
thing. And because the next week is going to be another one that we're going to talk about on this show for sure.
Alien
Covenant.
Covenant. Dang, we almost said it at the same time.
Oof.
Dang.
I just wanted to put more emphasis on it.
Yeah, so it's that time.
Dude,
Um,
how excited are you about it?
I'm pretty
1
pumped,
to 10.
man. I'm about an 8.5 right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a 10 yet because
There's a lot of stuff in between now and
yeah, I think I got to get over my hype for Guardians first, and then I'll be like, okay, I've seen Guardians enough. Because I feel like here's what's going to happen. We're going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy when it comes out, and then the wife is going to want to watch it at the drive-in probably. So I feel like I usually watch these movies 2 to 3 times before it comes out on Blu-ray, and then we buy them on Blu-ray.
then. Yeah.
And I'm like, damn it, man, I've already spent so much time and money on these movies. Maybe I should be doing something else. No.
And then at that point, you'll hit Alien.
Yeah, and then so I'm like, dang, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, dude, I'm really excited about this movie. It just looks cool, man. Like, I don't know. I guess because I'm still riding on the high of Prometheus, where a lot of people did not like it. And dude, it was Ridley Scott. Like Ridley Scott did that one. They did a lot of rewriting of that movie of Prometheus, so that made it suffer a little bit. But I think it was still good. To me, that didn't make it a bad movie or detract from a bunch of stuff. And I really love the story that they did behind it. And I know this isn't the same. This is trying to go back a little bit more to the classic, but it does still feel like it has certain elements of it. Like I love that with the old movies, it was all shot very dark and gritty. And this seems a little bit brighter, kind of like Prometheus. Just overall in the fact that it did have a little bit more brightness. It did, there's some scenes in daytime. It's not just this cloud covered, constant storm planet of, LV 426. And I don't know. I like that. I want it to be just slightly more. You can still make something scary as hell without having to be just a dark, stormy night the entire time.
Yeah.
And oh man, I'm really looking forward to it. Just the mixing of both what was in Prometheus and some of the aesthetics there, but bringing it back into the world of the original Alien, because I like that movie a lot too, man. Alien 1 or 2 or Alien and Aliens are really, really good sci-fi, creepy thriller kind of movies that I really enjoy. So yeah, man, I'm close to a 10 on that one.
Well, right on.
I mean, Guardians is definitely a 10.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But this is pretty close behind.
It is right there for it, damn it.
Yes. What about Pirates of the Caribbean, man? You planning to watch that?
Huh? Actually, you know what's so funny? Our friend that just left here, I don't know if he told you.
Oh, yeah.
He is super excited about this.
So he listened to last episode, and as soon as he had finished listening to the episode, he caught me on my way into work and was like, dude, on the last episode, you said that you don't know anybody who loves Pirates of the Caribbean. And he was like, I love those movies. It was like, shut up, dude. No way. Nobody does that. But dude, he loves the Pirate of the Caribbean movies. So, you know what? I was really planning not to watch this movie at all. Like, I was boycotting the movie.
You were.
Period. But if I were to go to the movies to watch this with him, I would go. Like, if he was like, dude, I want somebody to go watch this with me. Let's go check it out because I really love these things. I would go with him. Just because of his enthusiasm, I think that would help bring that movie up a notch.
Right on.
Even though I'm kind of tired of that movie series.
You do it, dude. I really haven't seen past the second one, and I've only seen scenes of the other ones.
Yeah?
Like, the only other scene I remember is, like, there's a ship that's blowing up, and this guy is walking down the stairs of, like, the top part. What the hell the top part of a ship is called? The ceiling? Who knows? The very nautical term, the ceiling of the vessel. And like everything's blown up around him. Like even when he's walking, like cannonballs are blowing up the stairs behind him and stuff. That's the only thing that I remember. I don't even know.
Yeah.
That could have been a scene I made up in my dreams.
It might have been, dude.
I have no clue.
I don't either. Because I avoided the trailer even for this movie.
Okay.
Like I've never paid attention to it. In fact, that same weekend, the other movie that I really wanted to go watch if I don't get an invite, if there's no big thing going on to go watch Pirates, I'm not going to go watch Pirates of the Caribbean. Instead, I'm going to go watch me some Baywatch.
Oh, you would. That's super not in our wheelhouse,
yeah,
but
it's
you're
not in our wheelhouse.
super excited about it.
We don't
Why
even have to
are you
finish
so
talking about it anymore. Like, dude, because the cast looks freaking awesome. Like, I'm not a huge Zac Efron fan, but he does do some good comedy every once in a while.
Yeah.
And especially when you pair him with somebody like The Rock. Dude,
Yeah.
I think that movie is going to be hilarious. I think it's going to have some great action. I think it's going to have some Alexandra Daddario.
I don't know who that is.
That's the girl.
Oh,
who's
okay,
the
right on.
third one in the movie. Like
The third girl in the movie?
no, the one who's doing all the other speaking scenes. Like
okay.
it's mostly them three, right? Like
Yeah.
The main girl, The Rock, and Zac Efron. So Alexandra Daddario. At least I think that's how you say her name. I can't pronounce it ever. Looking it up right now. I'm going to try to read it word for word. Yeah, no, that's the best pronunciation I can think of.
Yeah.
Alexandra Daddario.
I'm going to say yes-ish.
Yes. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's one of those that I think it's going to be a really terrible movie in the sense of like plot and development and all that stuff. But I think it's going to be just a fun watch, man. Like a fun romp. A fun romp. Something like a palate cleanser in between some of these other sci-fi movies.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Okay. Yeah. Ready for the next thing, which is going to be Wonder Woman.
Yes, in June.
June 2nd, Wonder Woman releases. I'm still really excited about this.
Yeah.
With everything else, like even they're trying to make me unexcited by releasing trailers for Justice League.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking bad about it. There was that letter from a long time ago, right? Like the open letter, the
Everything's
supposed
going to shithouse.
ex-employee saying that it's not good. But yeah, man, like I think people are trying to detract from this movie and trying to make it bad. But dude, I really feel like it's going to be good. I'm going to be super disappointed if it's not a good movie because I'm really, really excited for this one. I don't know, man. What do you think? You ready? You excited? Look,
the whole DC universe is I don't know. This one, I don't know. I can't get excited for Wonder Woman. I mean, I am just because I really like the song, the Wonder Woman theme.
Damn it, I hate that thing.
I know you do. But I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it. Of course, you can't not. I mean, you can not, but I don't know. I feel like this is. In the whole scheme of the movies that are coming out, this feels like the Captain America First Avengers version of like in the DC universe, this whole Wonder Woman type tale.
Yeah.
Maybe because because the future portion or when she comes to the reality portion is a lot of like 1920s-ish like New York. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. The fact that it's set in a different location, in a different place, in a different time, outside of what they've built up for the rest of the DC universe, like, I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to see a different take on it, and to see what they could bring from this movie, like, out and forth, and maybe even change the way the DC's doing movies overall. But I mean, who knows? But either way, I'm excited. Gonna watch it. Hopefully opening weekend, so we can talk about it here.
Yep.
All right, so the week after that, The Mummy Impossible?
The Mummy Impossible. Very nice, sir. Yes. I like how, there's a lot of titles to these movies, and the title, like, the genre of this movie is reboot.
But I sci-fi thriller or
horror,
action comic book,
action adventure, reboot.
I love it.
Not like the 90s cartoon reboot, but The Mummy will be the reimagining of the Brendan Fraser.
Are they doing that version?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it.
It does. It's a female Mummy 1 instead of a Knocks on the Moon. No, that was his lady.
Yeah, that was
Imhotep.
the female one.
Yeah, I was like, it's not the female version. Yeah, it's not Imhotep. But it's definitely a different take. That French girl that's playing the Mummy, she's going to be in a few things coming up.
Oh, wow.
She's going to be in that Atomic Blonde movie that we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Which looks good too. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they're going to. Because everybody's in the Avengers movie making business now, where it has to be an expanded universe. So I think this is the beginning of the monster universe of, like, Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula scene. So I don't know. We'll see. Like, we'll check it out. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see it opening weekend. But
I probably won't. I mean, I've voiced my complaints.
Yeah. I think you're more excited to see Cars 3 next week than The Mummy.
No.
Have you watched any of the Cars before?
I watched the first one only, actually.
Oh yeah.
I never watched the second one. Mm-hmm. I mean, the first one was good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I wasn't, like, in love with that movie. I don't think I even own that one. I own a lot of Disney Pixar movies, and that is not one that I own. Just didn't like it that much. It was all right, you know? But yeah, man, I don't know. Cars 3, you gonna watch it? Are we gonna talk about it?
No, I'm not gonna. I haven't seen any of the Cars movies, so
skip it.
Skipping it all together.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Unless somebody's like writes in, tweets us, you have to watch Cars 3, then skipping it.
Yeah, I think you're ready for the next release, though, the Transformers release.
Oh man,
on the 23rd of June.
Yes, I am.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if I can watch this one. I think the last one hurt me so bad. The damn, like, crumbly Transformers that were just cubes that were just floating around everywhere. That really didn't do it for me, man.
Yeah.
And just because you got Sir Anthony Hopkins in this one, I don't think that's enough to bring me back.
Dude, but he makes every trailer amazing.
Just his voice, yes, but I don't know if I can just watch the movie just for his voice the entire time. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, man.
You're on the fence. I hear you, man.
But you're excited about it.
I am. I really am excited about it. Dude, I really, really, really think that it can be good. And I think maybe that's where my problem is it has potential. And I'm really hoping they realize that potential and come through with a good movie. And, dude, I don't know if it's going to happen. I really don't know if it's going to happen. But I really do hope it does. Like, come through with something just super spectacular, super on point. Like, give me the goods, man. Give me a good Transformer movie. Like, give me something to close this out. Like, and who knows if... And then, there's always that trope. Like, I mean, if it does great, if they do a great movie, then they're just going to butcher it with another one following it.
Yeah, I think they have the next one set up already.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be with...
Michael Bay.
I think he's stepping away from it finally.
Yes.
Which is kind of crazy of him to be like, okay, let's make it awesome. And then the next person is going to be like, okay, like here's going to do like a reboot of the entire series, like in their imagination of it. But I don't know.
I mean, who knows? I think they can take his world and really build on it. Mm-hmm. I know people complain about like the Transformers being a little bit too busy. Like it's just not Transformery anymore. But I liked that aspect about it. I really enjoyed that first movie, you know, and maybe I've just been riding on the success of that first movie and how well it did for me in my perspective. Because like, dude, I don't know, man. I'm still excited for this. I just wanted to come back to like that first movie.
Yeah.
That first movie was really good. Maybe that's a stretch. It was at least good.
No, actually, the first movie was really good.
Yeah.
Like, it was something different. Nobody had seen that type of take on them before. You know,
some good, like, comedy beats. The story was good. Like, it did a good job. You know? There was a ton of plot holes, like most action and sci-fi movies have, but...
For sure.
It was still good, man.
But it was a good movie.
Yeah.
The original one. We're going to round June out, I think, with one that... You know, this falls into another one not within our wheelhouse, but because of who the director is, this has to. And it's going to be Baby Driver. Have you heard of that one, man?
Not heard
Not
of
at
that.
all?
Not
okay,
at all.
So Baby Driver is basically the story of a wheelman.
I have heard of this.
Who is, his name is Baby. And the director of this movie is Edgar Wright. So if you don't know Edgar Wright, he's done the old Shaun of the Dead, the whole Simon Pegg kind of series.
Yeah.
He also was slated to direct Ant-Man. A lot of his vision was still in Ant-Man. I think he was still on there as a producer or something like that.
Yeah, he got credit for something.
He did get some credit on there. But he's doing this flick. I don't know. I like the cast. Jamie Foxx and
Kevin Spacey, John Hamm.
Yeah, dude. Looks
That's
good.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, man.
This trailer is one of the ones that caught me by surprise. Like I just didn't know the movie was even being made or had heard anything about it, and then I was like, "Oh, dude, this looks cool." Like,
it's already out, man. They showed it at Fantastic Fest in Austin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or FFF Fest. FFF Fest. Yeah.
I have no idea what that stands for.
Yeah, it's like the Fantastic Film Festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so a lot of people saw it, and it's been getting like good kind of buzz. So I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
And that'll round out June for us, man.
Yeah.
So that should be it.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of things.
I'm excited for most of it, and it's kind of crazy, man. Like that's a lot of stuff that's coming out that I know I want to watch, and I think is gonna be fairly good. We've been in the theater so much this year.
I know, man.
So much.
I think maybe it's going to at the tail end of the year, like November. No, because Star Wars is coming out.
I was about to say, like, whoa.
Yeah, and then Justice League also. And then there's that little movie of Thor Ragnarok.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we still got a busy year, man.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So many things.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's always kind of awkward to talk directly to the audience, but here goes.
Say it.
No, I just hope that everybody listening, like, you stick with us. Like, come back and listen to some of this stuff. Like, give us suggestions. Like, if you really want to hear about something, like, let us know. Like, we would love to sit here and talk about it with you. Like, I always feel like the intent of this from the beginning was never just to get our own feelings and perspectives out, but like almost like if you're having a conversation with a good friend or a couple of good friends in this case, to talk about some of the stuff that you might not necessarily talk about with other people or get a chance to, or at least hear a different opinion on it from your own. Like I know sometimes like that's what I like to do is just like I'll argue with the radio. Just it's something slightly different and like
if you listen to us in the shower, let us know. If you listen to us in your car, let us know.
What about while you're pooping?
while you're dropping heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do that too. Wherever you enjoy listening to us, wherever you enjoy taking us in, let us know.
Well.
Yeah. That might be our last show then. Yeah, dude. If you hear anything that you're excited about watching or seeing or would like anything that we'd like to cover, let us know. That'd be cool. You can tweet at us. John, where can they find us if they want to tweet at us?
Twitter.com/Kenobi's Corner.
No way.
Yes.
Right on.
And Twitter user @Kenobi's Corner. Hit us up there. YouTube.com, search Kenobi's Corner. We should come up. We post the episodes on there. Feel free to drop a comment in any one of those episodes that you can find. I know sometimes it's a little easier because most people already have an account that they can sign in for YouTube. Other than that, you can sign into SoundCloud. If you have an account there, you can drop a comment on any one of the episodes at soundcloud.com/Kenobi's-Corner. And then you can find us also on the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. In the podcast section, just search Kenobi's Corner. We should come up there. If you like the show and like what you're hearing, kind of want to support what we're doing and try to grow the show and be able to reach out there and talk to people and have a bigger, broader conversation with everybody, drop us a review in one of those stores and we'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. And if there's any other podcasting platform that you can't happen to find us in, we can definitely do some investigative work and try to get on that one as well. So please just let us know and we'll love to do that with you. So yeah, until then, hopefully next week we'll have some good Star Wars Celebration news coming out.
Yeah,
I'll be there live. I'm not reporting live, but hopefully I can take in some news that's coming out of everything.
Yeah.
So, man, super excited for all that stuff and to see what comes out of it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get a trailer for Last Jedi or at least a teaser or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
Yes, it would.
Dude, well, while you're dropping a deuce, drop a comment and drop a like. Until then, enjoy yourselves and each other.